I feel like we have a battle within, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it's just with the players, the two players that we're going to talk about in particular. I think it's with the fan base too. You feel me? There's definitely some people that feel like, hey, Jaren Hall deserves to continue on and play because he lost his job to injury, man. I'm one of those ones too. I don't like people losing their job to an injury, especially when you look at the second drive, man. I mean, he moved the team right down the field too with no problem. You know what I mean? Now, just I guess the aura of the game though with Josh Dobbs, it just makes it like, damn, it's kind of hard to bench him, man, when he won a game like that, right? But I'm gonna tell you right now, man, between Josh Dobbs and Jaren Hall, is it a good problem to have? I mean, some people would say no, because we're talking about pretty much two backup quarterbacks anyways, regardless of how you cut it. Do you see any one of these two quarterbacks actually giving us a shot at a championship? Probably not. You know what I mean? You probably do have some fans who believe one of these two guys can, right? But I did a poll. I did a poll 6 days ago, all right? This is when Dobbs first got signed. And I said, who would you rather finish the 2023 season out with? Okay. We had 82% say Jaren Hall and 18% say Josh Dobbs. Now that's going off of 1,000 votes. Okay. Now, so that's obvious right there. The moment we brought Dobbs in, majority of the fan base, at least majority, you know, in our community, I'm talking about in the Triple P's community, right? Said Mahomes Hall. You feel me? It was a sweep. You feel me? Straight sweep. You had a couple people that obviously selected Josh Dobbs, but for the most part, it was a sweep. It's Hall all the way. All right. But then I said, you know what? After that game, let's see if people still feel the same way. Now, it was tight. Within like 300 votes, it was 50-50, man. I put it in the group chat that I'm part of with SK and all that, man, Purple and Skol Media. But I'm going to tell you right now, hey, it's 53-47 Josh Dobbs, man. And that's going off of 422 votes. So I knew that after watching that game that there was going to be people that were leaning Jaren Hall and we're going to start leaning Dobbs after watching that game. I mean, you know, hey, look. It's recency bias, man. You know, you've seen this, right? Now, I look at it like this. Jaren Hall came in. First drive, stalled out. Second drive, moved him right down the field. I mean, yes, he messed up on one throw to TJ Hawkinson. I was talking about this last night. He had a touchdown for TJ. All right, he had a touchdown. He sailed it a little bit, you know, a lot of it, really. But you know what I mean? Hey, he missed a throw that he should have hit, and he would have never had to run on that down and get concussed. But I'm not a big fan of a guy losing his job due to an injury. Now, this is all saying if he's even allowed to come back this upcoming week, because sometimes when it comes to the concussion protocol, you have to sit out for multiple days to where you just don't have the time to even prepare, you know, to go into the game. He's pretty much going to be like the Josh Dobbs starting on Sunday against the Saints. Now, mind you, he's been with the team, so he knows the offense and all that, but still yet, you know, it's just one of those things where it's like, hey, you can't fully prepare because at the end of the day, you still have to prepare week in and week out. And the coaching staff might look at it like, listen, man, you had to sit out all the way up until Thursday or whatever. You know, we're going to let Dobbs just go ahead and, you know, coming off of a game like that, the team's kind of rallying around him, the hot hand, shall you say. We're going to let him run. Now, do I agree with it? Probably not, man. I'm going to say no right now. You feel me? I'm going to say no. I think Hall was showing some promise, and you know what? We haven't given him a chance yet. He hasn't gotten a chance yet, bruh. Like, he hasn't gotten a chance yet, bruh. Like, you can't lie and say that he didn't move the squad down the field, right? And you can't lie and say that he didn't look good. You feel me? The man was like, what, 6 for 8? I mean, shit, the dude, matter of fact, I think he only missed one pass. You feel me? Like, man, listen, man, you got to give Hall another shot. I think, you know, some people will say it's Dobbs' job to lose now, and I even said that, being that he won that game. I was caught up in the moment last night. I'm not going to lie. I was hyped. I was excited, man. I'm still excited, man. Great win, regardless of who the quarterback was, man. Just great way to win a football game, man, when it comes to defense and offense, just playing and working together, and everybody everybody just giving a little bit more. You know what I mean? I love what I saw. But at the end of the day, man, I think Hall should be the starter if he is healthy enough, if he's allowed, barring the concussion and the NFL allows him to play. I think he should still play and let him lose his job by performance or their lack of. Right? I don't think injury, him getting a concussion should, take him out of the equation now and he just doesn't get another shot and we roll with Josh Dobbs. Now, there's part of me, and I said this before, I believe if Josh Dobbs still plays 3 to 4 games in a row, there's a high possibility that he gets benched for Jaren Hall if it does flip-flop. So I do believe that we're going to see there's 8 games left damn there, right? We're going to see, I think we're going to see a good amount of both of these guys regardless because, again, Josh Dobbs, great game last night. Give him his flowers, or yesterday, great game. But do I think he can do that consistently? No, I don't. I don't think he can do it. Can he prove me wrong? Yes, he proved me wrong already. He already got me eating crow already. So I wouldn't be surprised if he makes me do it again, and I'm going to be happy, right? Because if he doesn't get benched, that means we must be winning or he must just be doing something right. You feel me? But I believe that even him starting, Jaren Hall can still become the starter, a couple games down the road due to performance, right? And vice versa. But y'all let me know how y'all feel, man. Drop it down in the comments. Who do you got as your quarterback, man? Is there a battle within, man? I think the fan base is kind of split. I see these polls on Twitter. I see these polls on Instagram, TikTok. The fan base is split between Hall and Dobbs, but is it a good problem to have? I'm going to say, yeah, man, it's a good problem. Why not, man? We got 2 quarterbacks that are showing promise right now. Hey, that's a good issue, man, in my opinion. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gonna do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.